Good morning. Running behind for work again. It was a really late night trying to shoot video. Now, as you can see, I'm stuck behind a garbage truck. I don't know if this is going to be a metaphor for my day to come. I certainly hope not. It's like when he pulled in front of me, I'm like, are you here for me? Because I just feel like garbage this morning. Oh my goodness. So last night, Darren and I took the cars out. We went to go get some night footage. And unfortunately, what happened is what happens a lot of the time, just because, you know, I got to put it squarely on my shoulders. I'm relatively new to the YouTube video editing, video making, and sometimes the equipment is not necessarily set up correctly. And because of the gear that we're trying to use, like for instance, I was using a wind covering so that we can cut down on the amount of wind noise that we're getting in the videos. And the problem with that is that it blocks the screen on my GoPro Hero 4 Silver. So then I can't see if anything is coming out until I get back to editing. And what happened last night is I ended up with 30 minutes of source material that was too dark to see anything. Just basically, I won't say we wasted our time, because it was fun going out and making the video, and it's always a learning process. I think that we at the channel, we strive to learn from every video that we make or attempt to make. There's actually tons of content that you guys never see just because the rigging wasn't right, the mount wasn't holding up, any number of things. And so it's like I'm sitting there and I'm trying to make the best of the video yesterday, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm still up, still trying to finesse it, trying to figure out what I can do to try to save it. And June rolls over and she looks at me and she goes, you know none of that's usable, right? And I say, yeah, of course I knew that. She's like, you can't even see anything. I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's, of course, I wouldn't put this up on the channel. So that's just, it's just the reality of trying to get your gear dialed in. But on a side note, I recently learned how to properly bracket my photos on the DSLR, so I'm able to shoot those HDR crazy over the top photos now, which is cool. So we did a little photo shoot yesterday. I'll include in the video some of the photos that I shot from that. think it went really well for being a rookie. I mean, I've primarily used my DSLR. It's a Canon T3. I primarily used it to just shoot still photos. I'm not some camera genius or anything like that. I don't have 10 lenses. I don't have 2 lenses. I have the lens that came in the kit, because that's just how the money is prioritized right now. I don't know enough about everything to get involved and get way more lenses than that. So, you know, I just went out on YouTube lately, and I've just been trying to figure out how to use that equipment to the best of my ability, and definitely maximize that camera before I ever spend the money to get another one. So that's what's going on with that. So like I said, just on the way into the office right now. I'll be getting some footage today throughout the day. It'll be in this video included. I know I've said this many times, but I still have to say this yet again, so bear with me. Man, shout out to Blake's Garage for showing us love. I saw his video from the Hard Park meet and greet, and he made a special effort to show us some love and shout us out, and he had video as we were entering the meet. Really appreciate that. He didn't have to do that. Just really nice guy. Thank you so much. So weather looks good today. We're out of the triple digits for sure. We'll see how long that lasts. And yeah, that's what's going on. It's another beautiful day in Sacramento. And on my way into work. Hopefully you guys have an enjoyable Friday. I know Ed will be in town later this evening. He actually works in Sacramento. He lives in Fairfield these days, ever since he got married. But he's born and raised in Sacramento. So his DSM is still stored here in Sacramento. And he works here in the city, you know, Monday through Friday. So I know this evening he's going to come by and pull the DSM out of the garage and probably drive it around for a bit. So stay tuned to this video. We'll see what mischief we can get into with that. We'll probably end up reshooting portions of last night's video, just doing it at probably twilight hour so that we can get more of the definition. Who am I kidding? More of the definition? Get any definition at all, because last night's was just like, man, I could rob a liquor store with that footage and just walk. I could smile right in front of the camera and still not be picked up.
That Miata needs more low. For everybody that thinks the Miata needs low, go ahead and hit that like button one time. Many likes makes the car low. Matter of fact, for every like, I will lower the car 1 centimeter. So please don't go liking it 5,000 times, because I won't have any wheels at all. The car will be sitting on the chassis, laying on the ground. But yeah, for every like, I will lower the car 1 centimeter.
So we're definitely gonna have to make up big time from yesterday. But unfortunately, I don't have access to Darren tonight, so he actually has something to do with the wifey, so we'll just make this work. But I brought all the gear. I brought the DSLR. I brought the microphone that you can see I'm using right now. I brought the GoPro, of course, the lens filter. I brought the 3-axis gimbal that I'm using. We should have all the equipment necessary to shoot some really good video tonight. The only thing I didn't bring was the wind filter. Which I'll just go home and grab that. That's no big deal. I just gotta make sure that these videos are just to the highest standard. I can't go around uploading garbage, man. It's just we're past that. We're past that. So if the video footage isn't viable, I don't care how far I gotta drive, I will reshoot it again and again and again and again. And maybe I just need to start bringing my MacBook with me and shoot a scene and then go check it out in the post. And if it's not viable, go back right then and there and reshoot the scene. To just prevent this type of stuff from happening in the future, is I just need to do some like real-time editing and just checks and balances of the video to make sure that we are golden. Hopefully this time I don't get all the static on the microphone that I got last time. I tried placing it in a different area, so got to make sure we get that good sound quality for you guys. And if the sound quality on this video is not good, I'll be looking into another mic, and we will keep doing this until we get it right. That's just the commitment that we're making on this channel, is we're gonna get everything right. We gotta get it right. And like I said, being the primary equipment owner, that's on me. I gotta make sure that when I have these opportunities to take video footage, that everything comes out correctly. It's like, I gave Eddie one of my older cameras, and he was shooting action cam footage when we were hanging out with Mike, and it was just some insider baseball stuff. It was in between Mike setting up scenes and everything else, and he was talking to all the drivers, and it was just pretty cool footage, or so we think, because when we got back to the house, I went to go plug it into my Mac, and the camera was completely blank. And so Eddie he was so upset about it. You see a biker right here on this Honda, and he's has his GoPro on. It's cool. Yeah, Ed was just so upset, and I don't blame him. He's looking at it like, man, how often do I get these opportunities? I gotta shoot some footage. And he was just really taking it seriously and trying to do his best, and the equipment just let him down. It just completely let him down. I felt so sorry for him. So if you're one of those DSM lovers that's watching these videos saying, where's the video of Ed's cars? Where's the videos of Ed's cars? Well, sometimes the video gets shot and it just kind of disappears. It's what they refer to in Hollywood as found footage. It might show up one day. I don't know. But in the meantime, I just need to start shooting Ed's footage on my camera so we can guarantee that we definitely get some footage. And I just have to have the presence of mind to make sure that I'm using tried and true setups, that I know that we're going to get the absolute maximum quality out of what we're trying to get done. All right, so I'm almost at work. Until next time, GoPro earthing. Stay tuned for more footage coming in this video. Peace.